Okay, multiplying matrices. We've already found A times B, and now we need to find B times A. I told you guys that the multiplication of matrices was not commutative, and so if I multiply A times B, it will not give me the same answer as B times A. Matter of fact, in this case, it won't even give me the same size. I mentioned that you can find the size of your answer by finding the size of the original matrices. So B, matrix B, the order is 3, it's a 3 by 2, right? There are 3 rows, there are 2 columns. It's a 3 by 2. Matrix A is a 2 by 3. It's a 2 by 3. So we can indeed multiply these because the middles match. All right, I have a 2 here, a 2 here. This ends with a 2, this starts with a 2. I said the final size will be whatever your first and your last number is when the middles match. So I know that B times A is going to be a 3 by 3 matrix. It'll be a 3 by 3 matrix. That's pretty big, so let's get started. Okay, so when we multiply matrices, we want to take the first row, okay, and I will send it down the first column. And then I will distribute. I will send the first row down the first column, then the first row down the second column, the first row down the third column. And when I send it through, I want to multiply. So 1 times 2 is 2. And I said each number has its own partner. So the 1 goes with the 2, and then the 2 multiplies with the 1. And there's always a plus in between. So 1 times 2 was 2, plus 2 times 1 is 2. All right, that's it for my top left term. That was the top. It came from the top row, so it's going to go on the top. And it was the first term, or the left term, yes? The left column. All right, and then I want to send this same one, but down the middle row. Middle column, I'm sorry. So the 1 times 0 is 0, and the 2 times 4 is 8, plus 8. All right, that came from the top and the middle. The top and the middle. Okay? The top row has one more column. 1 times 1 is 1, plus 2 times negative 3 is actually negative 6. So we could have written minus 6 here, but that's fine. Okay, so I have sent the top row down all 3 columns. There are no more columns left. So now it is time for the middle row to be distributed to all 3. So first the middle and the first column. That'll go here. It's in the middle, and it's going to be the first, the one on the left. Negative 3 times 2 is negative 6, plus 1 times 1 is 1. All right, now to the middle. Negative 3 times 0 is 0, plus 1 times 4 is 4. Okay, and then lastly, the middle times the last column. Negative 3 times 1 is negative 3, plus 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. And again, we can just write minus 3. We don't have to write plus the negative. Okay, that's it for the middle. Now it is the bottom row. The bottom row's turn to be distributed to all 3. The 0 gets multiplied with the 2. 0 times 2 is 0. And then 2 times the 1. 2 times 1 is 2. To the middle. 0 times 0 is 0. 2 times 4 is 8. And then the bottom to the last, and I will go here. The 0 multiplies with the 1 and is 0. The 2 multiplies with the negative 3 and is negative 6. All right, we just need to simplify this. And this will be B times A. Not much space. We're going to make it fit. All right, 2 plus 2 is 4. 0 plus 8 is 8. 1 minus 6 is negative 5. Negative 6 plus 1 is another negative 5. 0 plus 4, the middle term is 4. Negative 3 minus 3 is negative 6. On the bottom, 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 8 is 8. And 0 minus 6 is negative 6. No space. But this is my final answer. This is B times A. You get it?